keepers of the past across New England, the keeper of the lights holds an important position here at Gillette Stadium, sounding that fog bell and signaling it is time for football in Foxborough. Coming up, let's close out another great week of football with a Sunday night primetime matchup between the Los Angeles Chargers and the New England Patriots.
Please welcome your 2026 New England Patriots.
Here to begin this one is Cameron Dicker. In Sunday night primetime, he's off and running. Returning it from the 4. He's got a lane up past the 30. They're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33. So out come the Patriots, ready for their first possession. They'll be led out by last year's 3rd overall pick. He started 12 games last year as a rookie. That's Drake May.
Kate, you watch Drake play this game, and he checks every box you want for a franchise quarterback. Tall, athletic, great arm. Now he's got to take all that wonderful potential into week-to-week productivity.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. May will throw to get us started here. Short pass brought in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Throwing is May. That's complete to Diggs on the slant. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's a New England 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. They'll run it with Travion Henderson. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Off the play action, May. Brought in by Hooper. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
And the Patriots, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Henderson. Saw the lane, hit it quick, call that a gain of 7. Nicely done.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
Henderson on his own read. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a 1st down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's May. He'll get it completed to Travion Henderson. And he drives this forward to the 6.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. It's Henderson on the give. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Patriots finish up an excellent opening series. Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
This is Andres Borregales trying to tack on the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Patriots will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Chargers, nothing.
Now Borregales on to send it away. Darius Davis to return it. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. So now we'll get a look at the other offense as the Chargers take the field. They're led up by the 6th-year pro out of Oregon. Productive his entire career so far. You and I are both big fans of this guy, Justin Herbert.
Just ho-hum, more of the same production from Herbert in year 5. In fact, it was the cleanest football of his career, Kate. 23 touchdowns, just 3 interceptions. But he's got to check that box of playoff wins. And that's not easy to do in this AFC.
Right to the air is Herbert. Working the sideline. Oh, he got it. Drug the feet. That's a catch. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Herbert, quick out wide, complete. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. This one goes for 3 yards. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and 10 from the 32. Play action now for Herbert. Brought in by Gadsden. And this is taken ahead to the 37. Marcus Jones ranging over for the stop.
Dude, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week during practice. That both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope we have just a little space to operate. That play-action works beautifully, and the tight end, the beneficiary.
On the play fake, it's Herbert. That one's complete. Amari on Hampton. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
On 3rd and 2, Herbert. That one's good to McConkey. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. I'm hungry. It's Herbert once more. Rolling into enemy territory. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
And the Chargers first down.
Their opening drive continues. 1st and 10 now from the 39. Herbert now off the play fake. Complete here to Hampton. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And he just get the play off. He's got Hampton underneath. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. So we're through one. 7-0 is our score. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Charger football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Hampton gets it from the pistol. And he'll gain about 7 on this one as he gets him down into the red zone.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Herbert with a blitz coming. Looking for an open. Pressure comes, and there's no place to go. The Patriots got him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Throw here, 3rd down. So this one on the defense. Well, the pass interference might have prevented the touchdown there, but it gives this offense the yards and a great chance to punch it in anyway. Defense, no doubt, still recovering from that interference call, Brock, but they've got to buckle down here. It's 1st and goal. Herbert gonna tuck and run. And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second, but it closed just in time to keep him out. It's gonna be 2nd and goal.
Oh, so aggravatingly close to a safety on that one right there, Kate. Just a matter of a foot, and they could have had some points on the board defensively.
Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's 2nd and goal. Hampton does not get in. His push is stopped just short of that goal line.
I think I could see that sideline considering a challenge down there. It was close, but I think he got barely enough to escape the end zone. Another run might not be so lucky.
Only need 1 more yard on this opening drive. Here's 3rd and goal. Idell now from the pistol. And this is going to end behind the line block. A great stop down in close. Now let's see if they want to risk it here on 4th and goal. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, that is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. They snap it to Herbert. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. The Patriots and Travion Henderson back out there for their next series. And so far, they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their 2nd possession.
And Kate, generally, offenses love to script their first 10 to 15 plays. Well, this entire game script is playing out just the way they want to.
Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. Made a throw it. Finds him over the middle. And he hauls this one up to the 11 before being stopped.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. Here's May. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in. This one misses the tight end. So it's going to be 3rd and short coming up.
Okay, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
May not have throw on 3rd. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
Patriots punt team coming out for the former 6th-rounder Bryce Behringer to do the honors. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. So the LA offense getting out there for their 2nd drive. They took their shot on 4th and goal, came away empty-handed, so a lot to like, Brock, but just need to find a way to punch it in this time. To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. Here's Hampton to open the drive. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's going to give the Chargers a 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Going to the ground again on 1st. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Tracked down by Robert Spillane.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings them to 3rd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Third and long. They're going to throw. On to the left side, and Johnston has it. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. And not much scoring to this point since we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Gillette after this. 1st and 10, Herbert. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down.
Flat out a tremendous call. Perfect timing to blitz the corner, and the result proves it. There was barely time for the QB to set himself up to throw, let alone look downfield for a target before he was absolutely decked by somebody who I think enjoyed that chance to rush the passer.
A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. He completes it in traffic. And he gets this forward to the 19.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line, 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. So that play doesn't work out, but things make it even worse for them. Looks like one of their big guys out front is in need of a look from the training staff. So on fourth down, on comes Cameron Dicker and the Chargers for a field goal try. It's a 36-yard look from the left hash. Dicker connects there, and it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points and a little bit of feel-good momentum.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Patriots back on offense late in the first half. And leading just 7-3, might be better to take a knee and take the lead into the locker room. All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's 1st and 10. May now from the gun. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Trying to find Stephon Diggs. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
This is Henderson on 2nd down. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. That's Denzel Perryman in on the stop. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st to 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
3rd down, Chargers have 6 DBs out there. Operating from the gun, here's May. Complete to Diggs. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. To the air on 1st down. May. This will be caught once again by Diggs. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. So 20 yards on that play. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. So we have a 1-score game here at the break. Now it's time for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Scott Hansen, take it away.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
All right, Scott, thanks so much. We are back, and this one's shaping up to be an exciting one. Very close game, Brock, as we start our 3rd quarter. Now Borregales on to send it away. On the return, here comes Davis. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Los Angeles getting its offense set to go to begin the 3rd. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Running it with Hampton. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. We'll pause now for an injured player, and it looks like he's worse for wear after handling that last carry. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Herbert on 1st down. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's quickly taken down with a gain across midfield. They're now to the opposing 47. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down. Well, that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
The motion at tight end left. Running with Vidal out of the gun. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's going to give the Chargers a 1st down.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
Throwing on 1st is Herbert. And they're going to tag a defender with this one. So with a little too much contact on the part of the defender, and the officials flag him for it. So a fresh set of downs after the penalty. First and 10, here's Herbert. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
A gain of 26 yards. And the Chargers 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Hampton. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Out of the shotgun, a give to Vidal. And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. Back-to-back runs, stop short, and now it leaves him with a big 3rd and goal.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Third and goal. Here's Herbert. And the Patriots get there and take him down. And the defense a down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal.
There's just certain times you get a feel, right, Kate? You do this long enough, you kind of get a sense and just know these 2 teams are going to be fighting and clawing for that lead. And that sack, well, for me now, you can't afford to go for it. We'll put some points on the board and salvage what was a promising drive.
So on 4th down, on comes Cameron Dicker and the Chargers for a field goal try. A 27-yard look here. Dicker connects there. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Things trim back down to a single-point Brock as they send this off and away. On the return, here's Travion Henderson. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Patriot offense making their return to the field. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. Starting on the ground with Henderson. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Staying on the ground here with Henderson. This one isn't looking much better, Brock. He's handed another loss. That's 2 in a row. They've got 3rd down now coming up. These guys better change up what they're doing on the ground here, Brock, because this defense has seen right through it these last couple of plays.
Yeah, we bang the drum all the time for staying on schedule. This is the epitome of being off schedule.
3rd and long for him here. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Throwing into double coverage, and it's intercepted! And the Chargers get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game. Well, Brock, they left the locker room in front. Great position to be in, right? But a shaky start to half number 2 with that interception right there.
We know that no lead in this league is safe ever, ever, ever. A 1-point lead, something that looks insurmountable. They all seemingly come down to the final possession anyway. And with a whole half of football left, you just can't give away too many possessions like that.
Out comes the offense now for the Chargers. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Up the middle, Vidal. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Chargers, 1st down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And some solid blocking there springs him for 8. It's going to be 2nd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Another run for Vidal. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
1st down, Chargers.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. They stay on the ground with Vidal. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Christian Barmore with the play.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Herbert from the gun. Completed over the middle. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line.
A gain of 15 yards.
That's the end of 3 on Sunday Night Primetime. The Chargers have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. offense is set. 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. And not much for him there. He's down to the 15-yard line. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Has him on the quick hitter. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Nice drive here. It's up to 8 plays as they get set for 3rd and 6. They'll throw 3rd and long. Johnson finds the football, complete. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on 3rd down. And they've got themselves a 1st and goal.
Chargers, 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Now, they've certainly got the field goal in their back pocket, but they're going to try for the touchdown first here and goal to go. To throw, Herbert. Makes the catch. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
The nose of the football inside the 1. Here's 2nd and goal. There's a give, left side. Watching the goal line, but he won't reach it. The defense keeps him out and forces 3rd and goal.
All I can really say about that one, Kate, at least he managed to make it out of the end zone. Now staring at a 3rd down at your own 1. Yikes.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. Trying to sneak is Herbert. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up. They weren't particularly interested in disguising that call, Bronk. The defense knew it was coming, and they make the stop.
Yeah, even against a prepared defense, you still expect to at least get a yard, get that surge, get that push. We've been so used to seeing it. That's a real tip of the cap to the defense to get that stop.
An 18-yard attempt.
Kicked well, and this is good! And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
That field goal gives them the lead for the moment, Kate, but you don't feel comfortable when you look up at that scoreboard. This one isn't over, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Here's New England ready once again on offense. And the question out there is, Brock, how early and often are they going to try passing here after they were picked off on the previous drive?
Well, I think the answer to that is how much trust does this play caller have in his quarterback? We're going to get to find out right now.
Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. Short pass brought in. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. Counter play. It's Henderson. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
He'll throw it. Taken in by Williams outright. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's a New England first down.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
He'll get this to Henry. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
The throw completed by May. And he's brought down at the line. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Foxborough. Patriots trail by a couple. To throw. Complete beyond the marker. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
That's good for a Patriots first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. Looking to his fullback now. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Timeout call by the Chargers. They're first. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Henderson. And that carry only nets one on the plunge up the gut. We'll get an injury stoppage. That's one of the Chargers who's pretty shaken up and being tended to. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Setting up to pass. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone, but they just can't finish the play.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Here he is to throw. He's making a bid for it. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal. The Chargers call a timeout. That's their last one. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
Goal at the 7-yard line.
Well, they've certainly got the field goal in their back pocket, but they're going to try for the touchdown first here and goal to go. Trying to run it in. It's Henderson. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots jump in front late.
Touchdown, Patriots.
So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
That one right down the middle. And the Patriots jump in front now by 5. Now Borregales on to send it away.
To kick off for New England.
On the return, here comes Davis. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. The Charger offense making its way to the field. And this pressure has been playing volleyball in this fourth quarter, partner. That touchdown just served it over their way. Now they need a touchdown to return serve, put it back on the other sideline.
Yeah, I like what you did there. And I'll keep the analogy going. We're in the final set, and it almost feels now like a must-score drive.
Going trips left here as they get set. 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. Low left side, grabbed by Allen. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
It's a pickup of
Textbook hitch route. Just hit him in the short field and deliver it once that defense turns their attention elsewhere. Kate, this is a low-ceiling play with a reliable source of yardage.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Back to throw. Connects with his back, Kimani Vidal. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Time not on their side here as they get set for 1st down. No timeouts remaining either. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. It's Herbert once more. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. Then brings up 3rd down.
And incomplete. He was defended by Marcus Jones.
Throwing now. This is for the ball game. Too far out of the back of the end zone it goes. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So it's going to be 4th and short. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, kid. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, then let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs. So this is a win for the Patriots. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths, because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? Or both?
All of us.
Yeah,
all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now, and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player, and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.